or is this another roll of dice here?
I always thought Sean Payton was going to do something a little bit different today. Remember the stolen possession back in the day? He could be going for this, but I do think he's trying to draw him off sides. This is mostly a drawn off sides thing.
Yeah, it's not there. The Bills defense.
Game, offense. 5-yard.
To buckle down and hold them to a field goal attempt. But you look at what the Broncos have done on the other side. These 3 giveaways by Buffalo, but the Broncos, no giveaways, only 1 penalty called on them today and accepted, and no sacks allowed.
So, no sacks allowed, 1 penalty, 0 giveaways. That's what we call a recipe for success in the playoffs. And that's really what you're trying to do. Do the fundamental things correct, and they are winning that battle by a large margin. So
Sean Payton said to his team this week on Friday to practice, be brilliant at the basics. And there's Lutz, and that's just inside the right upright and good. Perfect this year from inside 40. That was from 33. And it's a 13-point margin now for Denver.
Like a relentless weed.
It's the deal, y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. You over here watching Josh Allen and them about to lose. Just ate a little salad, you know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all, man? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is, wherever you are. Did y'all know it's 2018 in Ethiopia? Deal, y'all. I'm just grabbing some more pop dogs too. Hold up. Come on, man. Just at the store. Feel me? Come on, man. That nigga Shanks. That boy got the square in his mouth, man. No, my nigga stay with his square, man. Stop. You know my nigga stay with his square in his mouth, man. Stop, man. Tell me. The fucking game, man. Come on, man. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. They're calling me handsome. Crazy thing about it is I really only wanted this one, but this one was
NFL Productions for the private use of
2167. I'm like, come on, man.
Subscriptions or accounts of the game without the consent is prohibited.
Gotta grab those. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man.
Back here in Denver, Colorado, where the Broncos have suddenly put 13 unanswered upon the board in less than 4 minutes of actual clock time.
Well, Josh Allen, this is super rare. You said it earlier, 6 games. How many plays without a turnover?
427 snaps without a turnover.
And then
2 of his last 3. Davis, who had a 97-yard return for a touchdown this year against Houston. No chance. How about Key? Adding to his resume. Fumble recovery, a couple special teams tackles.
I mean, he has 26 special teams tackles. That is off the charts. He's incredible.
Again, first team All-Pro, special teams. The fumbles by Buffalo. This was a game changer at the time. Up 7-3 and dropping. And then right before the half. And then right out of the half, 2 plays.
Not time for him to be a hero yet. If you feel it, that is a mental strain. He's been here before, but this is a lot right now. Stick with Cook. Don't just put it on his shoulders yet.
The deal, y'all. We over here watching the Bills about to lose.
The turnover's the difference in the game right now. First down, it comes over and it's through the hands of Cook.
I ain't a Broncos fan, but right now we're rooting for the Broncos, cuz.
I didn't love
Fuck the
shotgun.
Bears.
11 for 57. They're almost, well, they're at 98 yards as a team, which is more
Can
than
you
the
pay my
Broncos average giving up
bills?
a game.
You
The
pay my
second best rush
telephone
defense.
bills.
Defend the ball.
Pay my
The only reason they've gotten
automobiles.
stopped literally has been the ball. I mean, 5 possessions, 3 turnovers. That ends it. The other 2 possessions, they finished.
So you and me are free.
These guys tee off on everybody, especially when you give them a lead. Shotgun instead. Got time. Flips it. Got it. Kincaid's first catch. And he adds some rack yardage to it. And the Bills pick up a first down. Yep. And like I said, it's Josh Allen time. Don't go to Cook. You got to go to Allen. All right. Just go ahead and watch this pocket. He's going to look, move over here, up, everything. But at the end of it, the ball's going to come right back to Kincaid, who does a great job extending, or actually the opposite side, coming across. But that was a monster play because it calms you down just a little bit.
It's the deal, y'all. That subscribe button, man.
It's the longest pass play of the game so far for Buffalo. 1 for 25.
Boy, did they need that.
They do go back to Cook. And Cook waits for something to open up. Not much there. Singleton, who was the one who knocked it loose from Cook in that first half.
Hit that subscribe button. Jim Bob. What's the deal, Jim Bob?
This defense.
Shout out to my nigga Jim Bob, cuz.
Second down play, they were
Hit that subscribe button, man.
to their packages.
Hey, hey, hey.
All those small people.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Jim Bob?
2nd and 8.
Make sure you subscribe, man.
Got an open man. Kincaid again. He bounces around the Boston Singleton. He's a yard short. 3rd and 1. And you know,
Josh Allen, this is he has to do something. He's going to look, and then he's going to throw it there, and then boom, there. Then back to there, moving the defense. Special to get him in this situation.
there they go. Pushing ahead.
Just watching a Skrilla video earlier, man.
Looks like
He
he's
just dropped
got
some
the first.
music earlier or
It'll be the
yesterday.
4th time. It is the first. 4th
Shit was
time
hard,
that
too.
has worked in 4 attempts.
Yeah, the Josh Allen, 12 rushes today. Bo Nix, 8 committed runs by the Broncos.
So y'all got one in this game, cuz. My favorite singer, Juice WRLD or Drake.
They were down 21 to New England on the road and won. That's right. They were down 15 at home against Baltimore week 1
Drake?
with 6 minutes to go.
Juice WRLD
They
was
also were down double digits to
ain't
Cincinnati
making
in the second
ain't
half.
making enough product.
And won.
Died too early, man. RIP Juice WRLD.
1st and 10.
Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Knox, who
Wow, you think he better Drake or Juice WRLD?
for an 8-yard gain.
Well, he's going to be chipping, helping out, and then
Apple juice or orange juice.
fortunate, though. I mean, that is a hit. That's why they went and got him and Greenlaw, because they felt like they didn't have these guys that hit Buffalo last year in that playoff game, got ran all over. They need some physical toughness, a little more. They got it.
As Joseph says, when he comes to the party, talking about Hufanga, his presence is felt. Look at Cook making his presence felt as he had to re-clutch the football with Locke trying to strip it away from him. A rush of 11.
Broncos up by 13. They should win this game.
You're going to get the guard. He's
Yeah,
going to come over
something
and
tells
pull
me that they
inside.
won't let the Bills come
Cook
back.
just feels it and takes off like a dart. And this is the formation I want them to be in a little bit more. That I formation under center. It gets Denver in base.
What y'all got going on this wonderful Saturday?
Pass rushing, then you can take your shots after running it.
Joseph's not happy with that. Cook takes a breather. He's got 13 carries, 70 yards.
What got going on this wonderful Saturday, man?
Pass away.
Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Bills is about to lose.
Big time tackle by Robbie Moss. This is all out pressure. They're coming after him, so you have the whole
We
field
went
to
to the
cover.
store, got
Robbie
my
Moss
dog some food.
saves a
Yeah,
touchdown.
man.
By extending out
We're
and
watching
tackling
some
Shakir.
football, cuz.
Yeah, he had Knox down there ready to throw a block on Surtain. And now Buffalo comes to the line. Cook returns.
If you had a short yardage one. Second down would be a nice one to go use a fake tush push and toss it or something.
Well, it's just 2nd and 1. I saw Keon Coleman is in here. Kincaid on a wing, quick toss. It's Coleman, sidesteps the defender,
Another touchdown.
and slides in for the touchdown. Keon Coleman had a big catch last week at Jacksonville, and today he scores on a desperately needed drive for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, he had to drop earlier. There was a penalty. Double clutch this, but this was no bigger play to extend and score. That is a touchdown. And boy, did he need that. That's why you stay in it all year mentally. Get the doghouse a little bit, but you never know when your opportunity's coming. And nothing was bigger for Buffalo today than that.
Never know when your opportunity's
With the
coming,
extra
man.
point,
Heard what he said.
and the kick is good. Make
Oh,
it
you
a
gotta stay on
6-point
your toes,
lead
boy.
now for Denver.
Stay on your fucking toes. You never know when your opportunity's coming, man.
Keon Coleman,
I feel like the niggas was just down 13. Now they only down by 6.
much needed.
13 felt like a way bigger lead just a minute ago.
Texas is
I don't even feel like they down by that much. Kind of crazy. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. My name is 50.
The new turbo.
I'm glad that you're with me. I got a bottle of water. Eating too much bread can make you constipated, bro. I think that's why they give you a salad with your pasta. Let that shit go down easy. Feel me? Don't ask me why I just told y'all that. Random fun fact for the day. Please stand. Staring now, cuz. Stop staring at me like that. I owe you paper something. Appreciate all the new subscribers, cuz. Y'all the realest niggas in the world. Shout out to Jim Bob. Shout out to Legend. Shout out to you. You're a legend. Shout out to the Bills for about to lose this game. Fuck the Bills. The water bill, the light bill, the gas bill, and the Buffalo bill.
Nationwide is on your side. By Bud Light. If you drink, don't drive. Decide to ride. We're talking about all these comebacks, and the Bronco fans certainly were eyewitnesses to some amazing comebacks. Denver oftentimes
Let's
fell
go,
behind, so they
Pats.
technically had 12 comeback wins this year, an NFL record. And of course, they had a couple of them that were, we saw in Philadelphia, they came down 14 down in the fourth quarter to beat the Eagles. And then here they scored 33 points in the fourth quarter against the Giants in a crazy comeback. So both of these teams know how to respond.
No question. They're battle tested. I think Denver really has shown, like, okay, Bo Nix is that guy. He can go down and do it. We saw Josh Allen just take him down the field there. But this is the real test. There's two nerves in these playoff games like this. The first one's to start the game and how you handle that. He's already shown that he's able to handle that. The second one is in the fourth quarter as this game continues to get close, and how you handle that with your season
Bro, Nix is,
right on the line. And it's
I
like,
can't say he's butt for real, because he's not
He's
butt,
got
but
number
like,
two.
and I can't even say he's overrated because they be saying that he's ass for real, low key, without saying it.
Yes,
And they be finding a nice way to say that Bo Nix
coming
is
after him
not
now.
like
Until the
that.
second half.
Pass incomplete. The pressure influenced that one.
We said it before the end of the first.
Let's go down to Trace.
Jim, you see safety Cam Lewis back out there. He was dealing with cramping at the end of that first half, got an
Cramping.
IV, but the altitude
Cramping?
is
What
a
are you
real
doing,
thing
this
here.
period?
Buffalo this week didn't want to make a big deal of it, but the players did use an altitude chamber. They hydrated as much as possible, and I can tell you this Bills offensive line has been sucking oxygen all game. James Cook as well. It's something to watch as they get deeper into this game.
Okay, we'll be looking for that. Thank you, Trace. Lewis had a good first half and missed that touchdown before the intermission because he was injured. There's Milano on Harvey, and Bishop comes over to assist, and they hold him to about 5.
Yeah, to Trace's point, though, I think it shows right now. You got to substitute a little bit here and there, and you got to have your backups come in and play well. Savage didn't get it done when Cam Lewis went out, but you're still playing really hard. This drive, this is it, Mo, right here. These third downs, he did an incredible job at the end of the first half.
Again,
But you got to keep doing it.
they lost Pat Bryant on the first drive, out with a concussion, and now it's confirmed that Troy Franklin hamstring will not return. So they're down 2 important players on the outside.
Which is why I'm going to play a man-to-man and play tight coverage, drop one of these safeties in, him or him.
On 3rd and 5, Bills rush 4, pass is intercepted. Oh, look at one of the linemen just jump up and take it out of the air.
Bo Nix, as I was just saying, that Bo Nix is a bum, cuz this nigga throw a
And this
pick.
is why I talk about the nerves of the game, and then they come from the right side.
I just said Bo Nix was not like that, cuz. Homies, I just said
Something's
that.
coming, so you got to throw it, and you didn't have to. It's that tension that builds up inside of you that Bo
I
is.
said this game was gonna be like a fucking perfect fucking matchup, cuz the Broncos offense is as good as the Bills defense, and the Bills defense and the Broncos defense is as good as the fucking is the Bills offense, and that shit balances out, and that's why they just got fucking third. They was just up. They was just up 13. The niggas was up 6. And they got the ball back. Niggas is weak.
Caught 7 passes last week behind the line of scrimmage and 12 overall. They were effective.
Broncos is weak, cuz. They street money, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the Broncos, the Bo Nix, I ain't gonna say he a bum, but
We were talking nerves.
he's not that nigga like that.
Right before that interception was thrown.
Yeah, you're right. And Josh
'Cause I was saying that right
Allen,
before he threw
was
the
younger,
pick, so it ain't even
All
like
of a
this.
sudden, you're seeing him be the poised veteran after he had 2 turnovers of his own. You got to be able to put that aside and come back.
2nd and 14. Deep ball down the field, and he is intercepted by Locke. Locke jumps right in front with the receiver and takes it right back for the Denver Broncos.
Broncos defense like that.
He was at 200 consecutive passes in the postseason without being intercepted before this throw.
Josh Allen tries to pump it. No, back to Denver.
Back to Denver. Broncos defense is like that, cuz. They keep saving this nigga Bo Nix, man. Sean Payton, he knew what the fuck he was doing, feel me? Nigga said, I'm gonna build this defense up, cause this Bo Nix nigga, I don't know about him. I don't know about Bo Nix, cuz. Keep it real with y'all, man. If I can keep it real with y'all, Bo Nix ain't like that, man. Bo Nix ain't like that, yo. And the Pats is gonna win them all. Let's go Patriots, guys. Fuck you shot, boy. Let's go Patriots. Let's go Patriots.
family.
Jason Douglas' new journey begins on Marshall's CBS Sunday, March 1st.
Welcome back to the divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax. We've had 4 total turnovers committed by these teams in the last 10 minutes and 7 seconds of game time. 3 of those turnovers committed by Buffalo. As Allen was trying to hit Curtis Samuel inside the 10-yard line. Play action with Nix throwing it in the direction of Troutman, incomplete.
And here's the adjustment.
Oh, Nix is a
Buffalo's
bomb,
blitzing
man.
off the edge, but here's the interception. Hufanga did a great job of not biting on the play fakes, and that made Josh Allen have to throw it inside. And that's why Locke was able to come flying in and intercept that. Just I give the credit for Hufanga on that one, but Josh Allen's got to calm his stuff right now. He's trying to get too much too quick.
Locke did not become a starter until December 21st when Brandon Jones went out for the season with an injury. Here's Bishop running over laterally to make the tackle at the 40-yard line. McLaughlin held to a short gain, and now it's 3rd down on the way for Denver.
And this is where Sean Payton needs to be prepared. They're coming after him on every play, whether it's a run or pass. And I think right now you've got to help the quarterback. Just run a double slant. Throw something that's like, hey, if they get down in here, take a shot downfield. But I wouldn't want him to progress and read this out. This is going to be the toughest look he's seen all day.
3rd and 8. Pass.
Bo.
Mims slips past the tackler and goes all the way to
The Knicks a bum for real, bro.
Lewis is able to end it, but 19 yards for number 19, Marvin Mims.
I'm gonna tell him that, though.
This is going to be the toughest read if Sean Payton did it.
Just
Watch
know.
this. You're guarding the back. You're going to
You
get
don't
all this
think that Bo
pressure
Nix
from
is
over
like
here.
that.
So let's see if Bishop can get there. No. You free released him to a 4-man
You
side.
don't think that Bo Nix is like that.
Boy, Mims.
He's pointing to Sean. He's like, nice job. You called it. He's like, I got you, buddy.
Yeah, that was a 3rd and 8.
And you didn't make him have to do something special. You said, just throw it to the back here.
Now at the Bills 41. Go back up the middle, and Harvey restricted for only a yard. Russo on him right away. Hey, light your torch and be a part of this historic moment as Survivor returns for a milestone 50th season. Season premiere Wednesday, February 25th on CBS. 50th season. The last time the Broncos hosted a playoff game was the AFC Championship game on the way to winning Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara, same site of this year's Super Bowl 60. In 10 years since they had a home game, postseason, and they lead by 6, late 3rd.
Another pressure.
Bosa was coming after him, and that pass wide of the mark coming to Prentice.
That's why you got to be prepared. Like at the end of the half, we talked about, I'm like, Buffalo got hurt and all these other things with the run going through. And you're going to find, here comes Milano. It's going to create a free rusher because they only have 5 linemen blocking here. And I don't like that call, knowing that this team's coming after you pretty consistently.
3rd and 9, coming off a 3rd and 8 conversion a moment ago.
How much do you got? How many cool trick plays do you got, Sean Payton? I think at some point it's going to be on Bo Nix right here. Stand in and deliver. Watch out for him coming. Other side, overload.
And Bosa backs off also as Nix in traffic just flings it incomplete. Milano was the first one in the
Nix is a
backfield,
bum,
and
bro.
there weren't a lot of options there for Bo.
I mean, they're emptying the bucket with their pressures, and it's actually been pretty successful. And Bo does a great job sliding the protection, but what happened is Day just missed his block up the middle.
Got an interesting decision coming up here. Again, in this thin air, 58 yards is not a big deal, which could give you the 2-score lead, but they're going to go punt here.
Wow.
And Lutz has the leg. 58 yards it would be had they gone that way with the field goal attempt on 4th and 9.
Heads up for a fake. Alert fake, Jim. Tell everybody fake, fake, fake.
Brashaw, the punter. Rookie from the University of Florida. It's a true punt. End over end. And Shakir secures it near the 15. 26-yard
Give
punt.
Buffalo credit. You can only run the fake with the correct look. They were not. They were prepared.
Boom, boom, boom.
Important to me. Ethos lets you get life insurance in minutes, 100% online, no medical exam.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Microsoft 365 Copilot and by Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. So I'm going to settle one of these teams today. I mentioned 10 years ago, the last time they had a home game, there were 4 future Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
It's the deal, y'all. That's the subscribe button, man. You over here watching the Bills and the Broncos?
Josh Allen, just a student and student athlete at the
The
University
deal.
of Wyoming, took in
Eddie
the game
Oil.
from the upper deck.
Eddie
Chris Elliott
Oil.
is the general manager in the building and had Brady and Manning on the field.
Good drill, man. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Under center, you're right, Jim. That
Broncos had the ball, but now the Bills got the
being there
ball.
for that game. Were you there for that game?
Bro, Knicks is ass for real, for real.
Yeah, it was the 4th time that Peyton and Tom met in an AFC championship game, whereas it was Peyton's last
They got me some new pop dogs with those
with
shit.
win in his last game. There he was before the game having a word with Josh Allen. Peyton's son Marshall's a big Josh Allen fan, and he brought his son to the occasion here.
Just Edie Oil. I'm from Pittsburgh, man. Just Edie. Say Edie Oil. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, man. Where you from?
Cook got 7 on first down. He's got
Shout out my boy Edie.
this one. And guess what's coming up on 3rd down?
My girl, I don't know if it's a real
It's
girl.
almost like during the season, they don't do
Let's
this
talk some
every
local
time.
use, man.
To me,
Albania. Hell yeah. Shout out to Albania. It's a like out there. I never been. Y'all got good food? What does Albanian food taste like? Should I be eating?
And you bring in
Yeah, I got some kind of Albanian rice. Love rice.
4 for 4 so far on these close range situations, and that one again without trouble.
your back's going to hurt tomorrow, Josh. He's got a very good strike.
It's a little bit cold. It's cold over here too. Not today specifically. It's like 40
Yeah,
degrees.
what else can hurt?
But in general,
Already.
it's a little, you saying? I guess the weather
So now 5 for
differs.
5 on those conversions.
Look at he's getting high five. Listen, you are
But
pushing
summertime now,
and hurting
so
your
summertime it
teammate.
gets a little hot.
Keep it up.
Hotter than it used to back in the day. No climate
First
change
and
and
10
shit.
inside the last minute of the 3rd quarter.
Under center, smart.
He's been calling for that and running it with Cook. Yes.
You have your chance to take your shot.
So that's what they do with Cook. Cutting outside.
That was a
and
good
picking up
cut. I
good
didn't see you got that
gain
motherfucker.
for 13
Pure.
and another first.
For me, my name's 50.
Rocket science. It's literally leverage
5-0.
angles and personnel driven matchups, right? And we can actually push up these guys with our
50 or
size. But his
5-0.
vision, Cook's
Either
vision,
way.
right?
My name CEO 50. CEO 50. Yes, sir.
Pittsburgh, how many times he
My
darted
name,
outside for big games over and over again? Yes, and if
Nice
you
to meet you.
To the fourth year, last year he would cut that backside on that same run. So Denver adjusted to stop the backside cutback. Well, then he adjusts there. Tony, we're heading to the fourth.
Y'all got good food in Albania? You ain't answer that. Appreciate you, man. Nice to meet you, too. Over here watching some football. Y'all got good food in Albania? I don't know nothing about Albania.
Every specialty
I don't
pizza
know
is
about
just $9.
Albanians. Albanians. Yeah. I said, do y'all have good food in Albania? Like, is the food good over there? And that's all good.
60 Minutes CBS Sunday.
Good food. Everybody understand good food. Food is the same in every language. That was me. Shut up. Look at how stupid this is, man. Yeah, do y'all have good food in Albania? Is the food good over there? Y'all got the best food in Europe? Or you asking me what the best food in Europe is? Y'all got the best food in Europe? Albania? Hold up now. I ain't know that. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Come find out. I need to be on my way to Albania. Yo, shut up. Lay down. Lay down. Shut up. Hell yeah. Better not be lying, man. Can you come out there looking for some food? It should better be good. Some international for real. Said y'all got the best food in Europe? All right, I'm going to take your word for it, man. Some international fifth, man. Got my passport. You go to Albania. Check it out. If not, the message will let you know, yo, shit's not slapping, boy.
To get it started, Jim Mickoff, our producer, along with Ryan Galvin, and Mike Howell, our technical director, Jim Nance, Tony Roman, Tracy Wilson, Gene's territory. Who's going to the AFC Championship game? Start the final quarter with a first down for Buffalo. And that pass a little too low for Knox.
Editing world, what's the deal, yo?
One success, both of these.
Appreciate you tapping in, man. That subscribe button.
Amazing stuff.
I appreciate you giving me that advice, man. I've heard that. It's not good for me.
Yeah, they did. You know, a guy named Elway, remember him? Manning and then Allen took 18 total touchdowns. That's what he does.
Yeah, he said it's not good for you. It's just a little bit of weed, though, man. I think I'll be all right.
Second and 10.
Appreciate you tapping in. I hope you subscribed already, man.
Shakir splits the defenders and is off and running. Shakir makes another one miss. And look at Shakir.
Want y'all to stick around, man. Become part of the family, you heard?
By yardage, 46 yards, and he went right between two Broncos after the catch. This is where he's got to bounce out or take the run.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of weed. I ain't hurt nobody. Weed comes from the earth.
First time takes a bad angle.
It's all natural.
He's as good at run after catch as anybody. We talked about last week. He shows up again today.
Just like fruits and vegetables, man. Just like eating some blueberries. Feel me? I just smoked my blueberries.
He's been targeted 18 times in the postseason. All 18 have been completed as Cook comes back into the lineup.
I just rolled my blueberries up and smoke them. Who do I want to win?
Altitude, as Tracy's reported, a lot of players Running back to the bench, getting some oxygen. Cook is one of those.
They didn't prepare for it. You can see. I mean, that's why you
I want the Broncos to win. I don't like the Bills, man. The Patriots fan. Feel me?
Come on. It's unheard of, right?
So, P, personally, I want the Patriots to win tomorrow. That's what I'm more focused on. But right now, I don't want the Bills to win because fuck the Bills.
These guys down in here. There you go.
Second and 7.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
It's a little too much heat and over the top of Samuel.
You know Josh Allen's good.
Third and 7.
Might be great. But nah, man.
Could have been a touchdown.
Drake May time, baby. May I please take your order? You know what I'm saying?
Touch, it's a touchdown.
Kincaid.
I feel like Josh had his time, man. But I wouldn't be surprised, though, just because of, feel me? God smoke, too. Now, I feel like this year will be the year, if not no other year, because Lamar ain't there, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes. So this year, he should. Ooh, that's a tough. Ooh.
Just as he did a week ago with the touchdown grab.
Ooh, that was a gamer. Ooh, wait.
Well, in my notes, critical situations in the red zone.
Ooh.
Kincaid. And Josh Allen throws a perfect level 2 ball where only his guy can catch it at the high point, and boy, did Kincaid do a great job.
Touchdown, man. Bills just scored. That was a dime, nigga. Homies, cuz, like, nigga, that was crazy.
The comeback from
Fuck you, Josh Allen. Niggas was just down 13, cuz. Now niggas up 1. I knew that was going to happen. The Broncos, Bo Nix is ass, cuz. I've been saying that this whole game, Bo Nix is buns, cuz. Hell yeah. Shout out my boy Messiah, man. Yeah, now the Bills is up 1. But if there was going to be a year where Josh Allen would make it to the Super Bowl, it would be this year. Feel me? Hey, man, my boy Edie. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you subscribe, my G. Stay tapped in, man. You're like my distant cousin from Albania. I didn't even know I had cousins in Albania, cuz. I didn't even know I got Albanian cousins out here. Feel me? Stop playing around, man. Yeah. I was in my little cuz out Albania, yeah. But, yeah, if this was going to be the year for me, got the MVP last year. I can see him going to the bowl this year just on some bullshit because there's not no team in the AFC that he can't beat. Like, they could easily beat the Broncos. They could fucking beat the Texans, and they could beat us. It's a division game, feel me? Like, they could beat us. We could beat them, but they could beat us. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills go, and if they do go, don't be surprised if they win, homies. If Josh don't get it this year, it's like, what year is Josh gonna get a ring? You feel me? Cause this nigga's in the AFC coming up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The Bengals is gonna be back next year. Ravens are gonna get a coach. They fuck around and be back next year. And they'll tell them what the Chiefs are gonna do. Feel me? But they got Pat Mahomes, so nigga, you know what I mean? The Pats is here. Feel me? Yeah, man. Texans, Colts. I don't know what Daniel Jones gonna do, but nigga, the Colts. So it's like AFC, nigga, it ain't no cakewalk. So if Josh don't, he better act like he want that ring.
It all goes down next Saturday.
But fuck all that. For me, Drake May, cuz.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. It feels good to Geico.
You said Lamar should only have one MVP?
In America. And by
Oh, you said he should have won MVP. Oh, yeah. He definitely should have got MVP last year. But I think one of the years that Lamar got MVP, Josh Allen had better stats and he should have got MVP, I think. So I think that's kind of why they did it like that.
When you turn the ball over for a quarterback,
Be like that
you gotta come back. You just did it. Now it's Bo Nix's turn.
Even though that year, that niggas was saying that Lamar shouldn't have won it and Josh Allen should have won it, probably was somebody else that maybe should have won it. But
they're able to
He going back quarterback. Like, fuck, I forget what year that was. Well, Lamar definitely should have got fucking MVP last year.
Just a couple of weeks, Brooks Koepka is back on the PGA Tour. He'll be in the field. Part of an excellent lineup that includes Max Homa, Hideki Matsuyama, Tony Finau, and the Farmers Insurance.
Yeah, if you throw for like 4 or 5 bands and less than 10 picks.
And streaming on Paramount Plus from magnificent Jory Pines.
Plus you add his rushing stats. Oh, yeah, stop playing with my man.
Forward to the West Coast swing, but in the meantime,
But Knicks is a bum. Look, 150 yards in the first half. Second half, 25 yards.
First and 10. Right away, the stick.
25 yards in the second half. The fucking Bo Knicks is trash. Cause I've been saying that.
And they've been pressuring so much. It's a good
Try
job
it,
by
man.
Sean
Let me know
McDermott
how it
not to
work out.
pressure here. And really good job by Bo Nix. Nothing was available, just 3-man route and just get the ball out.
Said you this year you want Drake May MVP? I think he should get it, but I think they're gonna give it to Stafford though. Because he had more touchdowns.
If any at all.
But the weird thing about it is he had like 10 more touchdowns than Drake May or some shit. Like 10, 12. But all of them touchdowns that he had, nigga, they want to add him on the goal line. Feel me? So if he runs the ball, how you really supposed to get a ball to the running back on the 1 yard line, you feel me? Then him and Drake May had the same amount of touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Road teams in the playoffs,
So, whatever.
or worse turnover differential.
But it's Drake May's second year. Fucking whatchamacallit, Stafford been here, so who knows? They was just saying that nigga was gonna fucking retire last year. Said he had a bad back. Baker Mayfield had to come in for the Rams the 1 year and win a game like on a random Thursday. So I remember that shit. I watched that. I think I won money on that shit. I think I bet like a dub or something. Nigga, when I seen Baker Mayfield coming, I'm like, well, they back up this Baker Mayfield? These niggas about to win. This nigga came right in, drove the niggas down the field and won. Look at Bo Nix, cuz. He's really a bum.
Huge.
And he keeps proving me right, too.
Anyway. Taron Johnson was covering on the outside.
Well, they about to punt the ball.
That's where we talk about Denver's ability to come back. They've done
Nah, bro. Nix is a bum, cuz. I hope they don't pay that nigga that bread, cuz. Couple years when it comes time to pay Bo Nix, they might have to draft a quarterback. Bo Nix is a bum.
Send it his way.
That defense is too nice for Bo Nix to be as ass as he is. I mean, defense gets to them niggas fucking
5 yards deep into the end zone.
at least 10 points this game, cuz.
Out of 45, Buffalo possesses the football and the lead. And you're watching the divisional playoffs presented by Intuit.
We better hope the defense hold these niggas to a field goal, because if they score again, it's over, nigga. Bo Nix is trash, man. Shout out my ball. No, I got full head of hair, King. Like Goldilocks. Appreciate you tapping in, though. Hit that subscribe button, JMG. What the JMG stand for? I just might get some money. Fuck is they talking about, cuz? Huh? Know what the fuck going on there? Should I look better if I was bald? Hell no. I got a big ass head. That's why I grew my hair in the first place, partially. Got a fat ass head, cuz. If I have to cut my hair one day, I will, but I would like for that to not be the situation. Appreciate that, man. Straight up. I do think I'm gonna have some dude. If I had to cut my hair, though, I'm gonna wear a hat for the rest of my life for some deal or whatever. Yeah. Say shame my head is full of air. Hey, yo, why I gotta be an airhead, though? That's funny as hell. Your head's full of air. You're fucking airhead. Hey, yo, that's funny as fuck. Mashed potato brain ass nigga. Hey, yo, that's hilarious, cuz. Yeah, I got the Bills winning this game, I think, because I think Bo Nix is ass. Because I think I had the Broncos could win it because they defense, but Bo Nix is ass. He ain't showing me nothing. All he showed me in this second half is that he's ass, nigga. Straight up. That's all I know. JMG just might get some money. Fuck is they talking about, cuz? Just might get paid. Yes, sir. I'm JMG too, nigga. Just might get. That's a good name for a squad, cuz. JMG. See, look, I be giving niggas, cuz. I be throwing niggas alley-oops, cuz. Feel me? That's a good name for a clique right there. JMG boys. Feel me? JMG stand for just might get it. Yeah, man. The fuck?
Amazing shots of today's game provided by
Just might go and get some paper. I need to go get my light out the bed for the later.
Bill starting at 20. Allen sings it.
Look, we just gonna keep on because they've been doing this shit the whole game. I remember the one drive, these niggas they had like 4 straight plays of 10-yard games. Nigga, it's like, yeah, they about to. This game over, man. I think unless the Broncos get another turnover, the Bills is about to score. But if they get 7 and then the Broncos go down and score 8, man, come on, cuz. Say I'm gonna make it to the league. I appreciate you. I would leave.
Since 6:15 is remaining in the
Shout out to Caden Siebel. Appreciate you tapping in, my guy.
58-yard
Sure you subscribe, man.
could have given them a 2-score lead. Here goes Cook. And Cook is over 100 yards with that run.
You did it again. 2 straight plays over 10 yards a game. Cause they ain't playing with the Broncos. Nigga. This game over. But like I said, if the Bills go down and they score 7, and then the Broncos get the ball and they drive down and score 8, tie game. Feel me? Let's see what they gonna do. Cuz slip.
And that wild card victory over Denver last
But
year.
the Bills are definitely driving on these niggas, cuz. And everything tells me that they're gonna score.
They ran for 210
But
as a team,
nothing tells me that Bo Nix is getting the fucking Broncos into the end zone either. He got to show me that.
Again today. Here's
I think he got 20 yards in the second half. He's trash.
And he got another chunk play for 13. Running away from Jonah Ellis.
Nigga said, I'm gonna make it to the league, man. I appreciate
Same
that.
play call they're gonna run. But right here, he's
I
not gonna get
appreciate
the ball.
that.
So you're
I
like,
want to
gotta
thank
come
all
off
my
this block and
fans.
make the play.
I want to thank all my fans. We making this, y'all. We
Same
gonna
play,
make it to
now
the
that guy's
league.
gotta recognize
Caden
it's
Sunny.
really difficult to handle. Good job by Joe Brady.
3 straight plays of 10 plus. So we move inside, 10 minutes to go.
Now they're going down. 5-man rush. This is who they are. Man-to-man everywhere else.
Back to Cook on first down. Big opening for him. And he gets tripped up a little bit. For 7 more. This is working, Tony. He's been calling for taking the snap.
Nah,
under
Caden
center,
said we
giving
making
the
it to the
ball.
league,
It
cuz.
just reminds me.
Now we got no choice but to make it, cuz. You crazy?
I believe it was Baltimore when they were trailing, and then all of a sudden they got under center and ran the ball and scored 2 times.
Blowing your nose is underrated,
So
cuz.
just open things up, and then the shotgun.
Because the mucus is the thing that's making the diseases in your body, feel me? So if you blow your nose, you get rid of the mucus, you lower the chances of you having having diseases and getting sick, feel me?
Outside with it on the toss, and he's near the
I don't know if
first.
y'all know about Dr. Sabi,
What did Joe
but
Brady
y'all should
tell
do
us
more research on
this
it,
week?
man. He
Talking
been
about
playing,
Cook,
feel
who
me?
last week was held to
Get you some
just
herbs.
46 yards by the Jaguars. He said he's been in a
Get you some
foul
herbs,
mood
feel me?
all
These
week
kind of
long.
herbs for sure, man.
He's
Some
gonna
sea
run hard
moss,
outside
some
of
bladder
that
rat,
fumble. He's played
you know what I'm
an
saying? Some
outstanding
burdock
football
root,
game, and Joe Brady's
some
called
moringa.
at a high
Come on,
level,
man.
and to take the pressure off the quarterback and
Work
be able
on
to do
your
that on
immune
the road
system,
in
you
this
feel me?
environment.
So this time of the year, when everybody else is getting sick and shit, you can just sit back and laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. Feel me? What is they talking about, bro?
Initially giving them a first down, and now they've
Snoop
moved it back
Doggy
to Chase for a third of
Doggy.
a foot. Yes, because they look real quick and saw the knee down and the ball short.
Snoop
Quick job on
Doggy.
replay says
Number 70 reports available. 70 is eligible.
What you want me to say, cuz? Got the marker right here.
He'll keep it. He's going to bump it to 25. So they bring in the
Appreciate you
extra line.
tapping in, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I just had some paprika on my chicken wings I made yesterday, cuz. Paprika's an underrated spice, man.
And again, Josh gets a couple
Got you,
more
cuz.
tacked on. First down, Bills.
First time we've seen him go right.
Got a whole nother pack right here, man. Smoking for the 49ers game, feel me? Because I think I got distracted by saying I think the 49ers is going to beat the Seahawks. I think I got distracted when I was going to say that. So,
That's a lot of beef.
once this game over, I got to run down the
That's
street.
where the one area you that was the only concern.
But
Just
then,
a
yeah, I'm
tough
coming back
matchup.
to the motherfucking 49ers game. Feel me? Talking about that, you boy. Nigga, have another pack when I leave out and go to the store. Feel me? Just for you, man. Got water, feel me? Gotta stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Good Mountain Valley. You know what I mean?
Getting the drive back at the 20. On first down, he looks left. Now comes to the right side, and Davis catches it, but Sternod is the one who
Good
applies
Mountain
the
Valley.
quickest
You know what I mean?
limits the play.
I know about it.
So much eye candy there. Handoff to a screen to a shot play. That's the play they scored the touchdown on
Fuck
against
you,
Jacksonville
Josh
last
Allen.
week. It's a core play of theirs.
Me and my
Good job by
homeboys
Josh
hate
Allen.
Josh Allen.
Managing it. Denver's got to win this down. They got to get him in 3rd and long.
It's a 2nd and 10.
One of the main reasons I don't like Josh Allen is because we are breaking all Cam Newton's records, cuz. And in a minute, they're going to try to make it like Cam wasn't what he was. Niggas already be trying to do that. Niggas that don't know ball. So if you know ball, you know, cuz. Cam is him, the prototype. Broncos got the ball?
For some reason, he was trying to extend
The Broncos got the ball?
nowhere near the sticks, and they say Buffalo football.
Yeah, Cam was the prototype, cuz. The rest of these niggas, man.
I didn't hear a whistle. It felt like
Nigga came in the rookie year for 4,500, nigga. Broncos team is ass, nigga. Cam is him. The ball come out?
Yeah, there wasn't a whistle there. I mean, it would have been close if Denver recovered whether he was on the ground.
You still could rule that progress there without the whistle. And to me,
Appreciate all of y'all
replay,
tapping in.
you
Make
can
sure
see
y'all
Josh
subbed up,
Allen
man.
standing still
Build a
there for a
family
couple
over here.
counts before being knocked backwards. I think progress is the
Sukasa,
right call. on that
Sukasa.
play.
Nice, Gino.
But in the end, you got Kincaid and you got Brown. It's like they jointly fell on it. But Locke, who had that interception,
They got ginger ale on sale at Walmart, cuz. Like $1.50 a bottle, man.
That was a key down. Like I said, you don't be in
Think
3rd
about
and
going
long.
up
What
there
do
and
they
grabbing
use?
like
Josh
100 of
Allen's
them.
legs. Expect the possibility of it again.
Bored as hell with life,
we'll see
man.
that next snap as we take a break. Medical
Feel like
timeout.
ran around just giving out bottles of ginger ale.
Good is good enough for some.
I'm bored. I'm taking them down to the little spot where the homeless niggas is at. 100 bottles of ginger ale. They gonna look at me like I'm crazy if I go to the store and buy 100 bottles of ginger ale? Hey, the shape of it, cuz. You on top of that, man. I'm gonna do that tomorrow or something. Just the deal, y'all. If I can keep it real, y'all. Let's subscribe, man.
Which means spread them out, see if you got the look. They're not going to let you run. He wanted to run. Now all of a sudden they're going to have to throw the football. Watch Kincaid one-on-one at the top. Long.
Allen has to do it, and he does. They had loaded up the
Okay,
left side,
nothing with
flooded the
Josh
left side
Allen
with all
right
those
now,
receivers, and he went the other way behind Spencer Brown's big
Man,
block,
Jasmine.
and he gets 9 in a
Good deal,
first.
Jazz.
Look at Brown.
Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you
You just say,
subscribe,
watch
man.
this.
My
There's
name's
so many guys
Sippy.
here, you can't run up the middle. They
Big
crack
Fifth
down
from the
and
Bird.
pull the tackle. They have not used this play in a long, long time. And what a time to pull it out. I didn't think they could run it based on the numbers. Joe Brady again, Josh Allen's legs, key situations.
Now Allen goes back under center with under 6 minutes to go. First and 10.
Yeah, Josh, how about the score in these niggas? How much time is left? 5 minutes? Oh, yeah, the Broncos, they about to make Bo Nix prove that shit.
Challenging. And he's held to 1.
Bills is about to
I'll
make
give you a
Bo
situation
Nix
here,
prove
Tony.
that shit,
You're
cuz.
inside 6 minutes. If you score a touchdown here, if you're Buffalo, you go up 7. You could go for 2. If you were successful, you have suddenly a 2-score lead with somewhere around 5 minutes to go.
I would do it. You have one of the best quarterbacks in those situations.
I didn't even think about that. Ooh, if they score and go for 2, they get 9. Ooh, so if they... Ooh, okay. Hold up. It got spicy real
The
quick.
PAT got an 8-point lead, but they still got to get it there. With a 2nd and 10, 5-minute mark. Over to Samuel, and he is met right away by
It got spicy real quick. The niggas can score, be up 7, and go for the 2.
His drive's taken down.
Or I say go for 1.
Afternoon that's
Be up 8.
lasted longer than 7 minutes.
No designed run here. It's too far for that. However, watch him scrambling, extending the play. If it's not there, I'd look
Get
for
that
Jimmy
nigga.
on the left. If this is one-on-one, I'd
Get
jump
that
in.
nigga Josh.
Use his legs.
It's the deal, y'all. If I can keep it real, y'all, hit that subscribe button.
Good pass. It's on the
Say
ground.
homies
Shakir, did he pick it up?
to the fucking...
Well, the Bills think he did. It looked like the Broncos gave up on the play, but it's incomplete.
It's incomplete? Oh, wow. I was about to say.
And Denver knew it right away, and out comes the field goal unit. Broncos saw it pop into the arms of Shakir.
Well, watch. It's a great job by Cooper going flying out. Otherwise, this would have been a possible touchdown. He takes off from, instead of blitzing, he reads it right away. And that is definitely, that hit the ground for sure. But Cooper saves the day right there.
First incompletion on a target to Shakir in 2 weeks.
They played that a little safe there. Did you see that?
Yep, it really does. Prater now, the 41-year-old who spent a good chunk of his career right here kicking in this stadium, has this from 31, and the kick is good. With 4.
Broncos might win, cuz, but Bo Nix and them ain't moving the ball, so...
It's 27-23.
It's a big hold for Denver right there.
It is a big hole.
Wow, what a start to the weekend. Just picking up where it left off. The divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax continue tonight. 49ers and Seahawks on Fox. And the
That's
divisional round
Patriots.
concludes tomorrow. Texans and Patriots on ESPN and ABC, followed by Rams and Bears on NBC. And again, next Sunday, don't miss the AFC Championship game on CBS at 3 p.m. Eastern, followed by the NFC Championship game on Fox at 6:30. All games are presented by Intuit TurboTax. I say it picks up right where it left off, as Josh Allen and the Bills were part of a 4-lead change fourth quarter down in Jacksonville. There were more last week. How about this? More fourth quarter lead changes, 12 across all the games, and more last 3-minute winning drives, 4 of them, than in the history of the NFL playoffs through the entirety of one playoff year. It was just a wild card weekend.
It was amazing.
We already had a lead change at the start of this quarter, and there's the return by McLaughlin to the 27-yard line. Now you've got 4 minutes to go, Tony, and you're Bo Nix, and this is your moment.
This is your opportunity. I mean, as a kid,
The opportunity, Bo Nix. What you gonna do, man?
Josh Allen.
I think Bo Nix gonna score, cuz, win this game. What y'all think,
He's been
man?
battle tested. He's been able to do it. You just got to believe in that right now. He's played it a little
What y'all
safe
think, man?
recently.
I think these niggas about to
It's
drive and
almost like
score or
someone else
nah?
kind of makes a play, even though he got off to that incredible start. Now, forget about everything else. It's your time. Go do it, bro.
He's thrown for 175 yards, completed 50%, 16 to 32, with a touchdown and that interception in the third quarter. Bosa coming after him. He ran it out too far. Nick steps up and throws, and with the feet down, officials say yes. And guess what? Cortland Sutton has his first catch, and it doesn't come until 56 minutes into the game. The All-Pro, the Pro Bowler. Wow, Sutton.
That's an incredible catch. He was open a little earlier, but Bo was moving, and that's a huge drive starter right there. Gets you in phase, and now the emotions change.
Another quick pass, and that's only for about 2 yards to Atkins. Let's go to Trace.
Jim, we saw Bills defensive tackle Ed Oliver return from that biceps injury. Also had knee surgery. He has not played, though, in several drives. He's on the sideline right now with his helmet off. It is a knee injury. He's questionable to return.
Oh, boy. It was just, 3 weeks ago they scoped the knee. That's not what put him on IR again. It was the torn pec, but they cleaned out the knee, and now looks like he's out for the remainder of this. Just 3:25 to go. They could have used him.
Coming after him.
Pass. Dumped off. Nibbs. Bishop brings him down for a loss.
Buffalo wins this game. It's going to be the adjustment in the second half by Sean McDermott.
Should be everything above the line,
pressure. He was successful in the playoffs last year. You'll see guys
I don't
coming
know
right
if
at
the
him.
Knicks
And
or
they're
the
getting
fucking
guys
offensive
coming
coordinator.
That ball was tipped also.
And the play
that's
the
the key.
final
If someone
boss.
comes free, the ball's
Anyway, I
gotta
got a
come out,
whole
so it's
job.
easier to get tackle.
And I own a business. I just opened up a store on the south side, man.
Vanessa and
Appreciate your support,
They
man.
completed another one earlier that was actually tipped twice. I think.
now it's
Make
third
sure
and
you hit
11.
that subscribe
Now
button,
we got all this
man.
stuff.
Barkley's
You gotta watch
about to
all these
drive
guys
and
who's
almost
coming,
done,
who's
you
not.
heard?
Get the protection right, Bo.
They bring 4. Guns it down the middle, and then wide open to Sutton. Coming to life on this drive.
Broncos is driving, cuz. What they gonna do,
With
man?
2.5 to go. The Broncos are operating now on the Buffalo 40. Gain of 23.
Big time throw in a clutch situation. Bo Nick standing in there. That was impressive.
Yeah, we're chilling.
That was on a 3rd and 11.
Against the number 1 pass defense in the National Football League, who decided not to pressure. They dropped everyone out. And Bo has eaten them alive when they've done that.
Forsythe, the center, shaken up, and we had mentioned earlier that Sutton is their big target on 3rd down all year, all career, and that was a massively important 3rd down catch for the first down. And we've got the State Farm postgame show coming up after
Appreciate
this
y'all
one.
tapping in. Make sure y'all
JB and
sub
all
up.
crew with the game recap. Look ahead to the other divisional
Oh, yeah,
games
watching
coming
the
up on the
Broncos driving.
State Farm postgame show. Of course, there's Coach Cower in that studio 20 years ago. He brought his Steelers here for the AFC Championship game, and they beat them. They won on this field. Way to winning the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 40.
Not an easy place to go in and win. And you see, this is
Good deal,
actually
y'all.
pretty big. I feel like
Y'all
first
good
thing going
deal.
out. Now you're going to
Say
be
what
on your
time
third
is
set,
in here?
and if I'm
7:25
That's
p.m.
where I'm attacking. Right at the center where the ball is. It's
Man,
gonna
have
be
what crime?
Mustafa, who's going to come in here.
Who commits crimes?
We've already seen him this year. He's an experienced player
Yes.
and a former Bronco. Saw him get some action in Week 18. And by the way, they moved the spot to the 38. And they let it go to the 2-minute mark.
2 minutes left. What the Broncos gonna do?
Oh, boy.
so many permutations, situations. Oh,
Niggas letting the clock drive
It
down.
was destined,
cuz,
wasn't it?
what the hell
Yep,
they gonna do?
destined to go down
I think they
to
planning
the
on scoring a
wire in
touchdown.
Denver.
Think they planning on scoring. Broncos about to score, man. Feel me? Let's go Broncos, man. Nah, let's go Pats. Broncos about to beat the Bills. Need that to happen. The Bo Nix is ass, so we about to see. 2 minutes left.
Chase something. More than just a flag. Chase a goal. Chase something. Chase praise.
Also,
Chase
some
goal.
good lead.
Chase me.
Chase
Big
me.
Tootsie.
Chase all. It's all on the graphs now. NFL flag. Chase something.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
2 minutes left. What they about to do, man?
And by State Farm. Like a
I think about to happen, cuz.
State
I got
Farm
the Bills
is there.
stopping
This is
these
the
niggas.
7th playoff game of this postseason, and the
Appreciate
fifth
you, my
one that's
boy.
been an absolute
Yeah, I'm about to
nail
leave
biter.
real quick. I'm gonna be back on in a minute for the
2 minutes to
49ers
go.
game.
1st and 10, Broncos down 4
You want to see who's gonna win this game real quick.
at the 38 of the Bills.
Extra lineman in, making all the big people look in there. He's been throwing it out of this recently.
Takes the handoff to Harvey, and now, like he likes to do, roll right and just flings it out of bounds.
Buffalo finally
Let's go,
ran
Bo.
man-to-man robber coverage, which helped at the end of the first half. They've taken a little while. Pressure's helped, and this coverage has too. And Joey Bosa splits 2, maybe even 3 guys and disrupts the play. And that's why they got Joey Bosa this offseason, Jim. For this time of the year, he's shown up today a few times, and telling you that's
I didn't even know Joey Bosa
needed if
wasn't on
they're
the
gonna win this
49ers no more.
What does he have on his call sheet? Sean Payton.
it's going to come down to Bo at this point, right? He's going to call it.
I thought I
Bo's
got
going to have to
peeked out,
create
but-
something. I think all your cool plays are gone.
2nd and 10. Here's Nix. And there's second. And he's pushed back by Lewis. Now you're going to have about 3rd and 3, maybe 4.
33.
This is actually, I mean, it's
Minute
four
and
down
43
territory.
seconds. Minute 37. Minute 36. Clock rolling.
Talk about other things, but there's no way. This is 4 down territory, so you
Sean
don't
Payton
have to
acting
just
crazy.
no sacks as a quarterback. If you extend the play, you can still throw it away.
And I can read that
Doesn't
nigga's lips. I can see
matter.
what he's
You
saying,
can run
too.
the ball here if you get the right look.
They've had
Nigga
pressure.
said, I don't
but
know
they
what we
have
about
not
to do,
sacked him
nigga.
once
Throw it to Sutton.
in this game.
Last time they were all up in here, they
He said, I don't know. Throw it to Sutton. He the only one open.
This time they were coming. Nix. Go. Gonna run with it. He's got the first down and he slides to about the 25-yard line with a minute to go. Mustafer, the backup center, helped throw a big block here for him.
This was
That's some shit I
almost
would
the
expect
exact
Bo
same
Nix to
play.
do.
You saw Josh Allen on the exact same distance earlier. They're basically saying if you put everyone up in the middle of the line here, you're going to block down, and the quarterback's going to run out wide. And it's just a slightly different formation. But good job right there being prepared for this mug-up look inside.
Timeout called here by the Broncos. 61 seconds left in this one. And again, the State Farm postgame show coming up after the game.
Kid your ass off the
Got a
field.
lot to talk about. Oh my goodness. Tre'Davious White, who deflected that pass at the end of the game last week that led to the pick by Bishop
Hold
that
up.
clinched the game. He's out.
Wow, that's huge because
Yeah,
Cam
wait.
Lewis is playing safety.
Dane Jackson comes in, been little used. They just brought him back a couple of weeks ago.
Hasn't played a ton today. Now it's like
Now
go out
wait.
there and save our season.
1st and 10.
They're going
Yeah,
after
dude.
him.
Going for the end zone.
You got a touchdown.
Throws it in.
That's a touchdown. That nigga might have broke his back, but that looked like a touchdown to me.
26 yards to Marvin Mims, who was injured as he was falling to the ground after making the over-the-shoulder catch. Watch this. It's an incredible
That's a
throw.
touch.
Bo Nix has done it all year.
I hope he's a touchdown.
And Mims, we gotta look at the feet. We gotta go back.
Look
I'm
at the
sorry to
feet.
say,
Yo, Tony Romo, I'll smack the shit out you, dude.
I think it's a touchdown. We gotta bring in Chiefs territory just to
Fuck
confirm.
would that not be a
Yeah,
touchdown?
I'm looking. The left foot was down when I think he possesses it initially there.
It crossed
He's
the
got
fucking.
right foot. To me, guys, if he survives the ground there as he's falling, you've got a touchdown. I don't see
no
anything
charge
to
timeout.
overturn it.
Further injury inside of 2 minutes
Yeah.
to the score.
Why the fuck he said? Why? Because his foot? Nigga, he crossed the goal. Yeah, I hate the fucking catches. It matter. Nigga, if I got the ball in my hand, nigga, and I cross the goal line, nigga, it's a catch. I'm talking about the second foot, nigga.
Right there, 23 shot at Jackson. They have been so situationally aware and aware of the personnel in the field at that moment. That is high-level coaching, high-level throw, high-level catch. That's how you win in the playoffs, Bo. Jackson comes in for one play with White out.
Oh, what Josh Allen gonna do?
Right after him, and now a big PAT to make it 3. And it's good, but there's still plenty of time on the clock with 3 timeouts for the Bills. And this is going to be, once again, another right down to the wire, you got to think. We've had a few thrillers in the divisional AFC title game over the years. I mean, that throw, just dropping in the bucket, keep the feet in, come to the ground with it. Mims is usually the gadget guy, obviously an exceptional returner, but the pressure under all
Because he
this right
survived
now,
the
this is
ground.
just
That's 2 feet.
such high-level football in many ways. Great throw by Mims, his 3rd touchdown toss of the game. And he's like, all right, I got this. Is what it looks like he's saying. Anyway. Want to know why? He's okay because it's like, if they would have gotten 10 yards there, a little bit more, then have been down to 25 seconds and it's out of your hands. At least it's still in your hands, is what Josh is thinking. If they scored, make them score quick. Mims caught only 1 touchdown this year in the regular season. He rushed for 1, and he returned for 1. And I don't know how you foreshadowed it and saw it coming here today, that he'd be an X factor, but he's 6 for 91. That touchdown has had a huge afternoon in this one after getting injured on the opening kickoff. You're right. And 6 targets, 6 receptions. That's pretty high efficiency. He's had a day. And he had to, I thought, if they were going to win. By the way, you were calling Bo Nix for that to be his moment. He was 6 of 7 on the drive. He had 2 third-down conversions, one of them a 3rd and 11. Yep, did everything he had to do.
6 catches, 6 targets. That's pretty high efficiency.
Here comes the return by Hartman. Hartman is dead. And Alice at about the 27-yard line. Now drops again. Josh Allen. Can he manage another comeback? We've talked last season's MVP. He's let the game come to him last week. This week he forced it a little bit, but he brought him back. No bigger drive of this season, obviously, than this one right here. It's his will against Denver's dynamic defense. Throw. Now I'm going to try to fling it and completes it. It's Kincaid with the catch and a timeout called by Buffalo. He got 9 out of it. Almost got sacked for a big loss. And that fumble, or that ball was out there, almost a fumble, but right here. Oh, if he would have really gone back to throw that ball, it would have been stripped. And that's just Josh Allen putting the cape on right now. We've seen it before. This is another test, though, because they know you've got to throw the ball. This defense has feasted on the opposing quarterbacks this year in that situation. You may have seen the target line. That's for the career long for Prater, which happened in this building in 2013 when he was a member of the Broncos. And at that point, he set the NFL record with a 64-yarder, the first to ever get to that mark. Of course, it's been far eclipsed this year. But the 41-year-old was making 60-yarders exactly at 60 during warm-ups. Second and 1. He's changing the play. He's bringing him back to protect. Mims knocks into the backfield to help out. the sideline they go, and it is brought down. And it's again Brandon Cooks with a big catch on a late drive as he had a guy.
I don't know. Incomplete pass. Third down.
This is
Not incomplete.
I think his knee is going to be the key because he didn't get 2 feet in. Does the left knee get down? Oh, the wrist and forearm hit before the knee.
Yeah, the wrist was out of bounds.
I thought, because I was watching his knee, I was like, I think he might be in. The knee's going to be down in bounds, and he did. But the wrist, forearm got out of bounds first.
Let's get back to the situation at hand because it's still 3rd and 1. And you have...
You can't do tush push. You only got 2 timeouts. You need more yards. Take advantage of the situation.
Cut me off,
You're going to
man.
have ability to take your shots. You don't love this. There's Surtain down there, but you can go up top. Watch Kincaid. Oh, they got him.
They got the Broncos to jump. Yep, they've already signaled it's going to be the 5 yards
Good
and
zone
first down.
infraction. Number 0 defense. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Cooper got twitchy. First down for Buffalo.
The key to that, Sean Payton's going to be upset, is because Josh Allen said, hey, reset the play clock. You guys told us it was a catch, not a catch, and they reset it, so he was able to go on 2 leg lifts. Haven't been able to do that recently, and that's why you got Cooper.
Ball out to the 41. 37 seconds. There's Allen throwing off his back foot and incomplete. Looking down the field for Coleman, who's double covered. There was big pressure on Allen here.
Yeah, it's coming from Allen. It's a TT stunt inside, but this is a throwaway smartly because Hufanga was coming over, and under this pressure right here from Allen coming in, he doesn't have time, so you got to throw it out and away from the safety because the corner's not looking.
41-yard line, 32 seconds. You still got the 2 timeouts, so you can work the middle of the field.
Yep, and they'll have a chance here.
There he goes to Shakir, laterals it back, and they've got a big game with Davis, and they're in field goal range. A hook and ladder call here in the final 30 seconds, and the Bills are all the way down to about the 32-yard line. A timeout call by the Bills.
I can't believe they pulled this out right here. It's a genius call by Joe Brady and executed to perfection. I mean, this is a Ben Johnson special. I saw them do this in Detroit. They did it in Chicago. It's in key situations because everyone overflows.
Wasn't looking good.
27 yards on the play.
Tipped.
Ball was tipped.
That means that's a heck of a catch by Shakir.
Crazy, the Bills about to get this field goal. This should be an overtime.
24 seconds. 1 timeout.
They still got 24 seconds in the. They could fucking. They might can score. If the Broncos let these niggas score, that's crazy.
They give me one-on-one coverage.
That's what it's giving right now. I'm not gonna lie. Give me, they gonna let these niggas score or something.
Back, which I would be in if I'm Denver. Be back, help these outside guys.
Something's telling me that the Bills might
He
score,
comes down.
cuz.
This ball's going down here.
That's Coleman down there. There's Allen retreating to the 40 and heaving it deep to the end zone. Oh, looks like he was held by Moss.
Nah.
But there's no flag. Cooks slowed up was the target.
This was almost a perfectly thrown ball. You're going to watch. It turns around right here and then slows up.
Oh, they trying to score on these niggas, cuz. They said, fuck that overtime shit.
Gene Steratore, I see a little tug and an arm.
Yeah, I see a little. I don't think it's enough there, Jim. Honestly, it's good play.
19 seconds. Field goal from here would be 50 if they have to go that way for the tie to send it to overtime.
Don't let him throw it deep. They can go in the middle and take it, Josh.
They go middle incomplete. And that's probably best for Buffalo right there anyway. Shakir would have only had a couple of yards.
You're exactly right. Kincaid has a chance over the middle because you see Singleton come right off there. You have that possibility here. You can't take a sack. If you do, you can still technically kick it, but then it's really long.
Especially for a 41-year-old kicker.
and you know these safeties are going to be deep. I think this is a Brandon Cooks on Surtain possibility.
Low snap, it's fielded. Can't take the sack, goes down the middle of the field, and it's over the head of Knox, who was open, Tony.
He's could have won the game.
It's going to come down to a 50-yard field goal attempt.
He almost never missed this, but he felt Cooper on his backside, and I think that's why he missed, because this is going to be a touchdown if he hits him in stride.
It's going to be a 50-yard attempt for Prater. And if you know the Buffalo postseason history, kicks at the end of the game, there's a lot to deal with. The drama, the tension, the expectations, the history. This descended to overtime. Timeout called by Denver. How cool can you be? You're Matt Prater. You got signed just a couple of days before the opener. Didn't even know his teammates when he showed up for the opening game against the Baltimore Ravens. He had been working as a volunteer assistant for his son's youth football team back in Arizona, and he came out and kicked the game winner in that crazy comeback, that 41-40 opening game that was really a harbinger of one of the great seasons the NFL has ever had. Now, here they go. Wisnowski will hold it. Pete Ferguson, the most tenured Bill, will snap it back. And will he even watch? Here's Prater from 50. And the kick. It's long enough and good.
He's automatic. I was like, if there's a guy, he's one of the few, I'm telling you, the way he's been kicking this year, that ball starts on the line. He goes every time. And that was as clutch a kick as they've had in quite some time.
No kidding. Look at Prater.
Look at that.
Dead center.
Ball doesn't move.
Player who kicked for the Broncos in 6 postseason contests. He's just had an amazing career from long distance. I've made all of these 50-yard plus kicks in his life, but this is the biggest of all.
I can tell you right now, I'm not kicking this ball to Mims. I'm going to go ahead and kick this ball in the end zone and just have them down it. 35, I don't think they'd take the chance there. Or you're going to squib kick it, but you can't squib anymore. It's got to land after
You got to get it in, in the landing zone.
This is a scary situation here. It's like, I'm going to kick it about 5 yards into the end zone and see what he wants to do.
Okay, he's going to kick it in the landing zone to about the 6. And dropping to a knee quickly is McLaughlin with a second left in regulation.
They didn't even have Mims out there, so that was smart.
They've added now 2 more seconds. And I would anticipate nothing crazy here. We saw something crazy before the first half.
That's why they did that there. Running it out, getting a ball stripped out of you, and someone picks it up and scores. What is the percentage you're going to return it? Lower. Same thing here. This is going to be downed, and we're going to go to a 5th period to see who goes to the AFC Championship game.
Okay, well, that was 60 minutes of just tremendous action. It felt like every play had something either strange, intense, meaningful happening, didn't it?
It did. I mean, it's been nonstop. This game has been incredible in so many fronts.
We're heading to overtime. I'm going to bring in Gene Steratore just to refamiliarize everybody with the postseason overtime rules. Gino?
Well, basically, we really are starting a new game now, guys. Both teams 3 timeouts each. The only difference really at this point now is all the replays will come from upstairs, but we're just playing a new football game right now.
First quarter.
Yes.
We saw that in the Super Bowl, remember?
That's exactly right.
Everyone's pretty well versed in that now.
I'll be honest with you guys, I'm okay with a little bit more time right now in a football game like this.
Well,
right?
they all
As
changed.
exciting as any game I've done in a while.
Yeah, I mean, the overtime rules for the postseason, they changed. They had to be changed. Remember, we were there for Kansas City
And New England
and Buffalo.
started with New England when they went through that one first.
You're right.
Then they went to the next
But the back and forth in that divisional game.
Yep.
and after that game, there was an outcry. On the spot, we were talking about it before we signed off the air. They've got to change it, and the momentum never stopped, and they changed the postseason overtime rules. And then we saw it applied, and then
To the regular season too.
Gentlemen, we are about to begin an overtime period that will continue until a winner has been determined. Each team gets an opportunity to possess the ball. From a timing standpoint, we essentially begin a new game, and all the replay reviews will be initiated by the replay official. Just a reminder, America 250 is heads. The other side is tails. Buffalo gets to call the toss. He's called heads. It is heads. You've won the toss. And they would like to kick.
It's always interesting. And the reason you kick is because now you have the ability to understand how many points they scored.
Denver will get the ball first at this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
So now you get 4 downs if you need it, where the other team probably would have to corner kick a field goal and you get to decide.
you know what you have to do. Yep. But Denver will be receiving the overtime kick when we continue on CBS.
You told Mom to send her prescription to Amazon Pharmacy.
We've got the third playoff overtime game ever in this stadium, and the other two were indeed special and memorable. In one of them, Tebow to Demaryius Thomas, 80 yards on the first play of overtime. Rules were different back then. That won it. And then the double overtime win executed by the Ravens and Flacco to beat Peyton and the Broncos. Here is Mims being pushed out at the end by Savage. And now it's time for Bo Nix and the Broncos to reset and go to work in overtime. What would you do here if you were Sean Payton?
Well, I think you found a little recipe. They've used more motion in this game than they have the entire season. And they've scored 3 touchdowns on it. And the biggest one was when they motioned Jackson to go get over there, or they motioned Mims to go get on Jackson. Now, though, White is back in the game, so you can't necessarily get the right matchup because these guys are really good on the outside. But I do think you got to have some kind of bootleg, move the pocket, make sure Bo Nix gets to use his legs and his arm.
That's big to get White back. His first snap coming from the 28.
They were coming after him. They've been having success with it until the last play for a touchdown.
Here's the throw, and Sutton has the catch, and Bishop able to grab him by the ankles. Otherwise, that could have gone for a much longer distance. Goes for 11.
This is fortunate a little bit. It's a great throw right in between two guys. You wouldn't necessarily say, let's throw a curl into cover two. But Bo Nix sees it, and he rips it right in there. Great drive starter.
And again, Sutton didn't have a catch the first 56 minutes of the game. Now he has 4 catches.
He has played outstanding, even though he hasn't got the ball each time. He's opened up other things, but he's going to have to get it on this drive for them to win.
Another new set of downs. From the 39, and that one comes out of the hands. Sutton unable to hold on to it that time.
Yeah, but this ball is in a position where you got to catch it. Just a little outstretched, but that should be pretty easy for a guy with Sutton's talent. Every play matters. I mean, think about your fan base. Every single throw, and how do you not root for both these teams? I guess if you're a Denver fan, you don't root for both. If you're a Bills fan, you don't root for both too. That would be
a lot of fans of Mafia out there that have their choice. And here is a little wide receiver screen is shut down by Taron Johnson. As now you got a real danger zone here for Denver. Well, that's the one right there.
Nobody runs more screens. They've got a ton of screens, swing screens, all this crazy stuff they do. Sean Payton, the problem was going into this game, I didn't think that would work. No one's better at rally tackling and getting to the ball and getting them on the ground. No run after catch as Buffalo is. It's going to come down to Bo Nix.
Yep. They had a conversion on that late fourth quarter touchdown drive of 3rd and 11.
They backed up earlier. Expect pressure here.
Sutton at the top with Benford on him. Here's Nix stepping up and throwing. Did that hit the ground? It's on the ground, incomplete. Benford on the coverage as foreshadowed. And the Broncos are going to have to punt.
They sent the corner blitz from the bottom, and Bo had to move, and then the throws just... Oh, that could have been caught, too. It's actually a great throw by Bo Nix right there.
Josh Allen doing a little officiating from the bench, knowing now he's got a chance to go down, take his team to the AFC Championship. Hardman is back deep.
And this is why you go second, because now a field goal wins it.
Hardman on a line drive punt near the sideline. Steps away from it. And that's a beautiful move. Crawshaw with the punt that will be spotted at the 8-yard line. 54 yards, pinning him inside the 10.
And here you go, Josh. You got the best player coming into the playoffs in the NFL going against maybe the best pass defense or top 2 or 3 in the NFL and the #1 seed. Here we go.
Next score wins the game. He's going to start this drive under center with Cook behind him. Give it to Jimbo Cook. And he is completely stopped in his tracks. Maybe got a yard out of it.
It's a great blitz by Locke right up the middle. They knew what play was coming. Everyone's playing close to the vest.
Look at this. Never won an overtime game.
He's made some big plays, I can tell you that. Just hasn't gone his way. I don't think he's lost many playoff games. He just needed that help.
And back, as we mentioned before, when they didn't have a chance to match, when the rules were different.
Exactly right.
2nd and 9. Stands at the goal line. Steps up away from the heat. And now holds onto it with 2 hands as he's ridden down after a 4-yard gain by Cooper.
Great adjustment by Denver, blitzing early on the first play. This time they dropped into cover 4, and Josh wants to make sure of things. Lucky to get out of here. That could have been a hold in the end zone, which could have ended the game the other way.
safety would have won the game. So now you got third down, 3rd and 5.
Because the score's tied and they didn't score any points, you're not going for it on 4th down here.
Empty backfield.
Got to get the snap off.
5 receivers. Allen on the run, finds Kincaid. Oh, he was able to buy some time. They barely provided any rush.
They rushed 2 guys. 2. I haven't seen that this year. And they put the 3rd one out of spy. And Josh clock, his internal clock was sped up. And look at only 2 rushers. It's a great job by McGovern helping out the spy, but it gave Josh too much time. And if he lets go of that ball, it's going to end poorly. Just had to slow his internal clock down.
On 3rd and 5, they pick up 13 yards and get out of that pickle.
Wow. They've had success under center here. Some tosses, getting out at the edge.
They go back to Cook. Up the middle, 2 Broncos and a bunch of other helmets waiting for him, including Greenlaw. And he's got about 3 out of it.
This is where you can see the huffing and puffing by all the Buffalo players. Sean Payton talked about it with Tracy at halftime. He says, I do know one thing. Having the 2 weeks off, it will help us in the second half. And he was talking about this situation late in the game.
Meanwhile, on the other side, you got Buffalo, a short week for them, having played on Sunday and then coming here on a Saturday.
And they've had 73 plays on offense today. That's a lot in this environment.
Timeout call by Denver.
That actually might help Buffalo a little bit just to catch the breath. I know it sounds silly, but that's a real thing.
Of course, Josh Allen is familiar with what it takes to play at altitude, having played up at Laramie up the road 130 miles away, which is 2,000 feet higher above sea level than it is here.
But this is easy for him, you're saying? Just the altitude?
He's used to it.
How about that 3rd down play? Just extending it, staying patient, and now he's going to have to do it again.
Well, we said at the top that this is one of the great weekends of the year in sports. Divisional weekend. We've got San Francisco and Seattle coming up after this on Fox. 2 games tomorrow. It's an 8:20 kick Eastern time on Fox. Tomorrow, Houston and New England. The Rams at the Bears. 2nd and 7.
Go back to the right side.
Oh, behind to come after. Flips it over to Cook. Trying to get to his feet and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that was a dangerous moment. A couple of things happened right there. They nearly sacked him. And then that was a dangerous little flick of the football.
I thought this was going to be a sack fumble right here. I can't believe he had the awareness to feel that guy behind him. And obviously the flip was a poor decision. But his just instinct ability to recognize someone's behind him, that looked like this was going to end the game with that strip fumble and getting field goal range right there.
Well, they've converted on a 3rd and 5 already here in overtime. Now they've got a 3rd and 7. I don't think the Broncos will be rushing just 2 this time.
I'd take a timeout if I was Buffalo.
Play is off. Here comes the blitz. Little screen pass to Davis. A race to the chains, and he gets there. First down, Buffalo. Kincaid threw a big block over there, Tom.
You're exactly right. This is Josh Allen. Why you don't take time out? Because he actually knew there was pressure. He's going to be like, hey, listen, I want you to come back, pretend to block the edge, but then go on a route. I got you. Nope. And no one's going to be there to get him. Got to run all the way across the field. That is the veteran leadership of Josh Allen getting to the right play in a critical situation.
Look at that block by Kincaid right there near the sticks. That was huge. They needed 7. They got 9. They go with 3 tight ends, including Claus on the field.
This is where dying just to get a 10-yard run on a toss.
But they've made quick stops on him of late.
Yeah, they've been coming after him. They know they're playing it safe on 1st down. And so they're basically saying, we know you're running, which would have given you the chance, but you don't want to accidentally turn it over. But someone's going to have to do something a little outside the norm. Vance Joseph, what a season, might be a head coach. Next, great game. But it all comes down to Josh Allen and this defense.
10. Pocket, CO, pass, low, and incomplete. That was Hardman who had his hands on it.
Well, this is actually a perfectly thrown ball, but Hardman keeps going higher. It almost comes up with it, but if you run that route enough times, and remember, he's not had a ton of time on task with Josh Allen, and he just keeps taking it high, and Allen throws it flat because he looked off to the left. And that's what happens when you have a lot of receivers down. Just the little subtle things.
So, 2 for 2 on third down on this drive, but this is 3rd and 10.
Coming after them all out.
They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, it's McMillan has the football. How about that? Jaquan McMillan ends up in a wrestling match with the football. It just looked like Cooks might be able to make the play like he did a week ago.
They blocked it up perfectly. McMillan does a good job not getting. We're going to need you on this one, Gene.
Yeah, this is really close. I'm not sure that Cooks has possession coming to the ground there to say that it would be simultaneous. It feels to me like Cooks doesn't have firm possession of the football when they're down by contact there.
Wow, that is close. I mean, reaches up, has it for a moment, and then as they roll over, it ends up in the arms of
You'll
McMillan.
never see this.
Yeah, you would go interception here because the ball doesn't hit the ground and he doesn't have firm possession, but the defensive back does whenever he rolls.
Whoever gets
The
possession
back
first.
is down by contact.
Whoever
Yes.
gets possession first. It's weird. He's down, but he's not down.
He's got to have possession when he's down there, though.
That's crazy. That is a unique one. But I think they got over.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're on the ball so quickly. So we're here explaining to Sean McDermott.
It's rare to be down on the ground, laying on him, and then say, "Give me the ball."
First charge timeout. Buffalo, a 30-second.
He wants to give him more time to look at it, and he wants an explanation on this.
Does he have a case? That's the question, Gene.
No, I don't think he does, Jim. I just don't think Cooks really has firm possession of the football when both players hit the ground. Quite honestly, I think by the time they both get down there and you're defining firm possession, I think it's on McMillan. I mean, he's got it up top, but I thought he lost it as he was falling toward the ground there, which wouldn't put him down by contact.
And that was slow-mo. Here's real speed.
Goes to the ground, rolls over, and it ends up in the arms of McMillan.
Well, then why couldn't he? Okay, his feet are on him there. That's why he couldn't get up and run. But that's going to stand.
In their last game, Week 18, which they had to win to get the 1 seed, McMillan scored the game's only touchdown on a pick 6.
You're right. I mean, has there been a bigger play in quite some time in Denver than that one?
It was huge. And got some blockers out there. But the Bills hold them to about 3.
These defenses have just turned it up a notch. I mean, this has been all out for 5 quarters, and it just continues.
There's a target line with Lutz. Career long is 60. That would be to the 42-yard line for a 60-yard attempt. Just to give you an idea.
I just think you got to be aggressive at one point and try and go win the game, because the defenses are not going to give up something easy anymore.
Takes back the throw from the pocket, brings it over to Hardy. Nice move to get past Shaq Thompson and keeps his balance going as he approaches midfield. Big time play by the rookie second rounder that goes for 24 yards. Had he been tackled initially, they would have had a third down coming up, but he went right past Thompson, overran it.
This is just an outstanding job. This is why, I mean, that cut was so dynamic. it just changed the leverage and angles for the entire Bills defense, and now you know the nerves right there where you're sitting there and you have no control over it. You're depending on everyone else. Bo Nix, big-time protection call on that last one, Jim. He changed the protection, figured out who was coming. That's why that was able to be there.
Mims is in the backfield. Passes down the field, and it is knocked away by Benford. No flag. And this crowd wants one. There's Benford plays to the crowd. It was intended for Humphrey.
They took their shot. Gene?
I think that's really good football, fellas. Both guys hand fighting. Forearms go up for the football. No call. You got to play right now. This is a good no call.
Benford, no one throws the ball outside the numbers more than Bo Nix. Today, not near as much, but the time or two that he has been successful. Until then.
Second charge timeout, Buffalo. A 30-second timeout.
That's as much to think about your call as to give your guys a break. A lot of plays today.
78 plays run by the Bills offense, 66 by the Broncos.
And you're on a short week, Buffalo, you're right.
In overtime, Denver has had 7 plays, and they've thrown it every time.
You can see when everything's on the line that you're going to go ahead and stick with who you trust the most. Obviously, they have that belief in Bo Nix, and look at that. They've done it all year.
Yeah, 11 times, 1-score wins. Last year, they had only one-score margin victory.
7 come from behind victories, most in Bronco history for a quarterback. Bo Nix got a shot at the 8th, and it would be huge.
It's a 2nd and 10 from the 47. Again, lost it down the field over the shoulder. And there's the flag on Taron Johnson trying to defend Sutton. And that will set up the Broncos in field goal range.
Sutton was going to play a major role in this because they're going to have to play man-to-man coverage. And he's the guy who's got the size on Johnson there. Great job putting him in the slot to get the size matchup. But it was his release.
There's also 2 flags in the backfield, by the way, Tony.
Oh.
Yeah, in the offensive backfield.
So if you got a hold, you got the PI.
There are 2 fouls by the defense on the play. Personal foul number 97 for roughing the passer. That penalty's declined. Pass interference, defense. That ball would be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Wow. That throw, I said you got to take a shot downfield if you're going to go win the game. They come 2 times, and that right there could end up ending Buffalo's season.
Those last 2 plays were almost identical. One to Humphrey, this one to Sutton. So the contact occurred at the 36. 17-yard penalty. And this time rolling left, he's going to try to keep it. And he's dropped back to the 38 by Bishop, Tony.
There's a lot there. I thought they were going to be further down the field than that. But I can tell you right now, you're in field goal range, and so they're going to play close to the vest and make sure that Bo Nix doesn't put a ball in harm's way, something that could be negative. That was, you'd think would be a good play call, but they ran it a little bit earlier. Buffalo was all over. I still want to get closer, wouldn't you?
Yeah, oh yeah, from here it'd be 56 yards for Lutz.
It's like you can't just say hand it off right up the middle and let's go kick the field goal in 2 downs.
2nd and 12. Oh, they're going to take a shot. They've got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. Right is flagged, and the Broncos are right at the doorstep of the AFC Championship game.
Play to win the game. So you got to take shots.
Number 27, defense, automatic, first down.
give Denver a ton of credit. 3 shots on this drive, well down the field, and let's see if it's the correct call.
A 30-yard penalty on Tre'Davious White. And Josh Allen is gutted. He knows the odds now.
Everyone left it out there, and it just comes down to a play or two, and not many flags down the field like that today, and you get too late.
You just move it right to the middle between the hashes, and you bring out a guy that Sean Payton had down in New Orleans. He wanted him here. He's had 3 game-winning kicks this year. Will Lutz against the Giants, at Houston, against Kansas City in one of their matchups. Oh, we got a flag out. As Tre'Davious White cannot still get over that pass interference call.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 27 of the defense. 15-yard penalty will be measured half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Gene, I got to ask you, was that the right call on the White?
I felt like it was, Jim. I felt like he chopped down on that left arm when he wasn't playing the football. So you had a chop on that arm. I felt like it was a good call.
No, McDermott has 1 timeout. He can try to ice him if he wants. It's just a 24-yard kick. And I think they're going to let it go. Here we go. This is it.
Timeout.
And there it comes.
Yeah, you would always take it there. What a game, back and forth. Both teams deserving of the win, but Denver with the 1 seed looks not done yet.
Yep.
Like they're going to come out, and a lot of it was because their aggressiveness on the final drive and put the trust in Bo Nix. Started off with, they passed it the entire way.
And again,
Ran it with him, with his legs. It was in his hands the whole time.
if they win, if this kick is converted, they will host next Sunday. They will be the host team and be 1 step away from Super Bowl 60. 53 yards and penalties on the Bills defense on this drive, setting up the kick to close it. Lutz, who's always been clutch, has a chance to take his team to the championship game. Here it is on the way. To the Broncos. There was the play that at first looked like Buffalo was set up to win it, but you roll over and it ends up in the hands of a Bronco. McMillan. Then there was this pass interference call, the second one on this drive, second DPI that is, and then Lutz delivers the winner. And the Broncos have their first postseason win since Super Bowl 50 in what was Peyton Manning's last game. And Bo goes to the AFC Championship.
It's well-deserved. Sean Payton had the pulse on each play, knowing when to call what at the exact moment.
Let's go down to Tracy.
Well, thanks a lot, and Bo, congratulations, an absolute classic. You just looked at me and you said, but that was so stressful. Take me through the emotions of that one, and then that final drive, taking those shots downfield.
Well, we
played a really good football team. They played really well tonight. They gave us their best shot on a short week after a tough game last week. So hats off to them. And we found a way to win again. And our defense made stops. And I'm just proud of our guys. I'm just proud of this organization. I'm proud of the way we compete, we fight. We just never out of it. I think that's just character piece. And it wasn't always pretty. We had a good lead, and they came back, and it wasn't looking good. But the fourth quarter and overtime, we just found a way to win.
Well, what a difference a year makes. You beat the Bills, and you are on your way to the AFC Championship, holding it here in Denver at Mile High. What is it about this crowd and having the opportunity to maybe go to a Super Bowl with a win next week?
Well, it's awesome. It's great to have a home field advantage for a situation like this, and they're going to be a good team whoever we play. So it's exciting. It's just this is why you play the game. This is why you compete. You get to play off football, and good things happen.
Go rest up and good luck. Enjoy this one. We'll see you next week.
Thank you very much. Go Broncos.
Bo Nix, we said it at the top. He's a winner. He finds ways to win these games. They did it all year with these comebacks, these one-margin wins. They've won now 11 consecutive one-score games. The next game is coming up on Fox, 49ers and Seahawks. So get ready for that one. More thrilling action, I'm sure, coming up. And Fox will have the coverage. Josh Allen gutted again, as well as the Bills Mafia. The next time we see Josh Allen in an NFL game, he will be 30 years old, a dad, and he'll be playing in a brand new stadium. But it's heartbreak again as the Broncos pull it off in overtime. And coming up next, the State Farm post-game show for Tony, Tracy, and Gene. Jim Nance saying so long from Denver. James Brown is coming up after this.
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree. The holiday.